Grocery shopping again, Miss Lucy? What are you cooking? Looks like enough for 10 people.
Meatloaf and cabbage, baby. After cooking for my family after all these years, it's hard to cook for just me. Besides, Carl stops by for dinner sometimes and he likes to take leftovers home.
Carl, you a better woman than me. If a man left me after 40 years, his ass would be eaten out of garbage cans before I fix him burnt toast.
We were together over half my life. It's second nature to me. Anyway, I think he's just going through a phase. Lord, I wish I looked like that in my clothes.
What? This is a work look.
What you doing home so early? Usually not home before dark.
I'm meeting a new client for dinner. I need to freshen up.
How many hours do you work in a week? You on the go morning till night.
My company is merging with another corporation, so some people will be let go, and they like to keep the young, fresh ones. Okay, I'm competing with people half my age. I have to run faster, jump higher, and work longer.
You seem to be keeping up.
I'm trying. Oh, hey, Mr. Hayden. Haven't seen you in a while.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing well, and you?
Let me help you with those bags.
Oh, I've got it, but thank you anyway.
It looks like somebody bought the old Miller house. Well, they started renovating it already. That's the third house on this block in 6 months.
Property taxes going up again. They call it the revitalization, but it's the same old thing. Move us out and move those others in.
Unfortunately, it is the economic cycle. We need to be positioned to take advantage of them.
That's what I've been saying. The only thing they're not making more of is land.
Don't fool yourself. This is gentrification. I recognize the signs. It's got Carl talking about selling our rent house we have on Miller Avenue. He's looking at the money we get.
To be honest, I thought about selling our old house, but I promised Francis I wouldn't sell any of our property unless I had to. So
you would make a nice profit on it. Well, anyway, I need to get ready.
Is that Macy? Oh, that sure has had a rough life to be so young.
Yeah, I was real sorry to hear about her husband.
Yeah, it's sad, but if you don't plan your life, it can blindside you in a heartbeat.
Who'd plan to be a widow at 26?
I mean, getting married and having children so young. She's gonna have a hard time for a while. Whoop. I need to get ready. I'll talk to you later.
Well, it's really good seeing you, Lucy. Hard to believe we live so close and see each other so seldom. Well, let me get to the store. Hey, Macy!
Tell her to stop crying. I'm sending it today. God, Stacy, I didn't forget it on purpose. Hi, Miss Lucy. Want me to help you?
Oh, no, I've got him. You doing all right? The kids settled in with your sister?
Yeah, I forgot to pack Ashley's doll. I appreciate Stacy keeping them for me, but she's such a control freak. Everything has to be just so or she goes crazy.
Some people are like that. It won't take her and the kids long to get used to each other.
It broke my heart to leave them there. They kept holding on to me and crying. Maybe I should have kept them with me.
No, hopefully it won't be for long. You have a lot to take care of here, right now. Have you heard any more from the police?
They keep saying it's under investigation. They killed him for no reason, and now they're trying to cover their butts?
What about his insurance?
They won't pay until the police finish their investigation. I used his last paycheck to pay the rent and gave Stacy some money for the kids.
Look, baby, if you need a little money to hold you over...
Oh, no, Miss Lucy, no. I'm not trying to ask you for any money.
Well, you didn't. I offered. Now, don't let pride...
Not pride. It's not pride. Thank you, but the money is the last thing on my mind.
Having a loved one taken suddenly is hard. And like this, I'm praying for you and the kids.
I hate staying in that house. Jamal's dead and the kids are gone. I've been sleeping on the sofa. I only go into our bedroom to change clothes, and it's just so
Baby,
hard.
nobody expects you to act like nothing's happened.
I don't understand. It was just another day. Why'd they have to kill him?
Come on in the house. Let me make you some tea. Tea makes everything a little better.
Jamal is dead. I don't have a husband. My kids don't have a father. Tea can't change that.
Oh, I thought I heard the bell. Come on in.
Good morning, Lucy. Sorry to bother you so early. I'm expecting a package that needs a signature and I won't be home.
Oh,
until
sure.
tonight.
Leave a note for them to bring it on over here.
Lucy, did you get my pants, my brown pants from the cleaners? Oh, good morning, Alexis.
Good morning, Carl. I'll just leave a note for them to bring the package over here. Thanks. Bye, Carl. Lucy.
This is embarrassing.
Embarrassing how?
It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. She knows you didn't just drop by for coffee.
So what?
So she knows we're divorced, Carl.
We're not strangers. We were married for damn near 50 years. Besides, it's none of her business.
Carl, we said we weren't going to let this happen again.
For God's sakes, Luz, we not kids.
We're not married either.
What's the big deal? Don't you think that she had a man or two spend the night at her house?
We're not talking about her. We're talking about us.
You're talking about us. Look, I'm late for the golf course. Bye.
I guess I am the only one talking about us. Okay, girl, get yourself together. Oh, you changed your mind. Oh, Macy.
I'm sorry, were you expecting someone else?
No. I thought that maybe Carl had. Never mind. Come on in. I'm having tea, but I might have some coffee if you'd like.
It's fine. Tea's fine. Thanks.
Well, what kind do you want? I have Earl Grey, orange pekoe, mint, pomegranate, peach cinnamon spice. Oh, blueberry.
Blueberry? I didn't know tea came in so many flavors. It's like drinking at IHOP. What you're drinking is fine.
Okay. Oh, you're up out and about this early this morning.
I couldn't sleep. I know it's crazy to be bothering people so early, but I was up walking and I was
You're not bothering me, baby. I'm up at 6 o'clock every morning.
6 o'clock? Why so early?
Carl worked the early shift for years. I had to get up to fix his breakfast. Then I stayed up to get the kids ready for school.
But your kids are grown and live out of state. You and Carl are divorced. I mean...
Old habits.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so hard to stay in that house anymore. God, I need to get it together. I'm going crazy.
I know. It's okay, baby. I know.
I wish I had died instead of Jamal.
You stop that. You got children who need you.
I don't want my kids to see me like this.
Look, there's nobody here but me in this big old house. And I get tired of rambling through here all by myself. Why don't you come stay with me for a while?
I can't put you out like that, Miss Lucy. I can't. I'll figure
You certainly can until you get back up on your feet. And you'd be helping me just as much as I'd be helping you. Oh, it's settled. You'll stay in Karen's room. Or dry your face and let's find some boxes.
After last night, is breakfast out of the question?
Oh, Stuart, after last night, you should be fixing me breakfast.
Like that, huh?
It's like that. After last night, I'm going to need 3 cups today. Hurry up and finish that coffee. I need to get to work.
Typical woman, you know. Use a man, get what you want, and just toss him aside.
Oh, you poor used and abused baby.
Something to be said about being used and abused.
Hmm.
Mm. So, have you thought any more about Tiana staying here?
Oh, so that's what last night was for, a bribe?
No, no. Last night was for me.
Mm.
This morning, that was for you.
Mm.
Tiana staying here is for her protection and my peace of mind. I mean, you can pretend she's the child you never had.
I never wanted one of those. And if this goes badly, you'll be the one needing protection from me.
I'll chance it. So that's a yes.
You better be glad I like you.
I am. Oh, I am.
I'm serious. With this merger, I've got a lot going on. Dan is getting nervous.
Been the company's top producer for 10 years.
In this climate, I can't rest on what I did in the past. The powers that be are looking for lighter, brighter, and younger. And I'm on the shady side of 40, okay?
And that's just the corporate climate. I'm surprised I still have a position in my company. I mean, lately I usually get short-term, low-budget projects.
It seems like they're using you.
Yeah. But now that Tiana lives with me, you know, I don't like all of this traveling.
Stuart, you worked too hard for your career to let it go for a temporary babysitting gig.
Tiana is not a gig. I can't expect you to understand why I'm taking responsibility for Tiana, but I do expect you to respect my decision.
Hey, I'm sorry, okay? But look, I know Denise was like a sister to you, but taking responsibility for her daughter, and I admire you for that. But Stuart, she's 16. She'll be gone in a couple of years. And what's your end game here?
She'll go to college.
I understand that, but what about you? She'll be starting a whole new life, and like it or not, you'll be playing a smaller and smaller role in it.
So what are you saying?
Just that maybe you shouldn't make long-term career decisions based on your short-term personal situation. Oh, they're calling from work. I need to go.
Yeah, I need to go too. You know, Tiana stayed with Melanie this weekend, but she'll be home today. You'll think about it.
Yeah, I'll let you know tonight.
Ah, this is her now. Hey, what's up?
Can I stay with Melanie tonight? Because I want to.
No, get ready. I'm on my way.
Where are you at?
Visiting a friend.
I bet it's a woman. Probably Alexis.
None of your business.
Let me talk to her. Did you spend the night over there?
Same answer. Bye. That girl, I tell you, jeez.
Why can't she stay with Melanie while you're going?
I don't know her parents that well. It's okay if I'm in town, but you know, I'd be uncomfortable.
Do you think that she'll be comfortable staying here?
Well, she likes you. I mean, why wouldn't she be comfortable?
Does she know that we are back together? Or are we back together?
If last night didn't answer that question, then I didn't do something right. Let me get out of here. Talk to you tonight. Bye.
Bye, babe. Miss Tiana, you're looking stylish, except for those nails. What's up with that?
I wanted to be a little different, so I had them do each nail in a different color and a design.
How much extra does that cost?
A little bit more, but they really set off my clothes.
It's costing me more to dress her than it will to send her to college.
It's not that much. You make it sound like I'm a money pit.
I paid more for those boots than I paid for my first car.
Things are more expensive now than back when you started driving.
You mean when I used my feet for brakes?
Mm-hmm.
Tiana, maybe if you got a job and help pay for a few things.
That's what I said, but
Her job is to get her grades up.
mm-hmm. My grades aren't that bad. Dang, this thing is tangled again.
What's not that bad mean? Here, let me help you with that. Why are you wearing two necklaces? You can barely see the small one. Let's take that off.
No, my mom gave this to me for my birthday before I just never take it off, okay?
Okay. Let's take off the other one. But back to those grades. How is that math?
I'm working on a C.
A C? Forget the more. You need to be in tutoring. You can't get into a decent school with grades like that. What about community service work? You need that too. You should be taking college courses concurrently with the ones that you're
She's
already
kidding, right?
No, Alexis is a huge advocate for long-term planning and higher education. She'll have you looking at MBA programs.
Our kids can't wait until they graduate to start planning.
And when am I supposed to have fun?
When you have a 3-word title behind your name, a 6-figure salary, a corner office, and your name on a piece of property. What do you know about vision boards?
She's in high school, Alexis. Hold off on all the Lisa Nichols programming.
It's never too early to start. You know that. These kids, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a headache, and I need to go. I'm meeting Melanie at the food court.
Well, have a good time and be careful.
I will. Bye, Alexis.
So what's the answer? I can't leave her home alone.
Stuart, you know I like Tiana, but I keep
I
trying.
know it's a lot to ask, but it really would mean a lot to me.
My hours are crazy, and sometimes I don't get home until midnight, and I leave before dawn.
Yeah, that's still better than her being home by herself for 2 weeks. She's mature, but
Right. But she needs to understand that my rules are my rules. No negotiating.
I'm sure she understands that. And I'll make sure she understands that. She's a good kid, but she's just had some bad breaks.
I don't have any experience with teenagers. And she's not just a teenager, but a teenage girl. 24 hours a day for oh, geez.
Oh, come on now. You were a teenage girl, what, about 5, 6 years ago?
You really are desperate. But I'm serious. 10, 12 hours a day are the norm for me.
Alexis.
You know how many hours I work. Remember how upset she was when I missed her skating party? And I'm not maternal. I don't know how many times.
I'm not asking you to be her mother. I just feel better she's known with someone I trust. It's only for 2 weeks.
Crazy music and on the phone all day and the computer all night. Oh. And she needs to bring her own laptop. And nobody sleeps over. Don't you start. And what about her family? I mean, I don't want anybody just showing up here because
I already thought about that, and you'll have your assurance before I leave.
What did you do?
Well, having a notarized document might not be enough for you, even though I am her legal guardian. So I've asked her Aunt Diane to stop by and reassure you that the family doesn't have a problem with it. Hello, Diane. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Oh, can we make this quick, Stuart? I'm running late. I have reservations at the Westin.
Alexis, I knew you had some concerns about Tiana staying here, so I've asked her Aunt Diane to stop by and assure you it's not a problem. Diane Phillips, this is Alexis Martin.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Well, have a seat.
Oh, I won't be here that long. Stuart said that you had concerns that our family might not want the child staying here. She is Stuart's responsibility. He is her guardian. We don't interfere in their dynamics. If he is satisfied, she isn't here, is she?
No, she's with friends. I didn't think you'd want to see her. I mean, in the past. I can arrange.
No. There's no need to create any false hopes, if that's all.
May I ask you a question? Why isn't Tiana staying with you? I mean, you are her family.
I'm not sure that you need to know about our family dynamics, but Tiana is not really a part of our family. Relations with her mother were severed before she was born. I don't see a benefit in developing one now. It's not her fault. She certainly isn't responsible for her mother's choices.
Alexis just wanted to make sure there'd be no problems with Tiana staying here.
Oh, not from us. However, her low-life father may view it as an opportunity. That's another issue and not mine. Well, I must go. It was nice meeting you, Miss Martin. Goodbye.
Okay. Was I just punked? What's up with her?
Well, now you see why Diane asked me to take care of Tiana. Her family is on the snobbish side and has no compassion when it comes to Tiana. They hate Larry, her dad. They don't even say his name.
Why? What did he do? God.
Well, he's basically a con artist, a schemer, trying to find any way he can to get money. Somebody else's money. Denise's family gave her an ultimatum. She chose him.
Wow.
They disowned her and her baby. They didn't even come to her funeral.
Wow. What? And they don't want anything to do with Tiana at all?
For them, she doesn't even exist.
It's a wonder she's not really screwed up. And I thought I had family drama.
Well, she has her challenges, that's for sure, but she's a fighter. So does this allay your concerns about her staying here?
Well, half of them anyway.
What's the other half?
Me.
What do you mean? I mean, you said your major concern was...
I know what I said. I was secretly hoping her family would want her to stay with them rather than with a stranger. I like Tiana, but my life is centered around me, Stuart. And I like it that way.
Well, it's time you thought about someone other than you. You've been blessed with a lot, but now it's time to give back.
I do give back.
How? Writing checks to a list of not-for-profit acronyms every December 31st is not giving back.
No, you didn't.
That's a Band-Aid for your conscience and a nice tax deduction. Do something to actually help somebody else, Alexis.
Lucy, I have to get back to work for a little while. Can you keep an eye on Tiana this evening? I'm still not quite feeling this child sitting thing yet. Oh, what is that you're wearing?
It's a dress.
It probably used to be a dress. And what are all those pins and pieces of fabric on it?
I lost a couple of buttons and I need to match this material. I'm making curtains for the bathroom downstairs.
$10 will buy you a pair of ready-made curtains that will... Anyway, I hope you weren't wearing that last night.
Last night?
I saw Carl's car over here again when I came home last night. Late last night.
He's still talking about selling one of our rental houses.
Oh, I didn't realize you were having financial difficulties.
What makes you think that?
Well, one, because you're discussing selling rental property at 1 o'clock in the morning. And two, you're discussing it in the dark. Makes me think that you didn't pay your light bill.
There are some subjects that should just be off limits to talk about.
I wasn't trying to embarrass you, Lucy. I'm glad to see you and Carl get back together.
I wish there was something to be glad about.
Don't you want Carl to come back?
I never wanted him to leave. That was his idea. He's 6 years older than me, but says I make him feel old. Says he's missing something in life.
Then why? Let me apologize up front, but I am a very direct person. So if the reason he left here was because he felt something was missing, why does he keep coming back here to find it? And more importantly, why do you let him?
After so many years together, I miss him. And with the kids gone, I get lonely.
Then get a cat. Ugh. Do you even know what he's doing out there? More to the point, who?
Who? He is not doing anything like that. He just wanted more time to himself, to do things he likes to do. have a talk with his friends, have a drink. He loves to play golf a lot.
All of which he could have done while living here. Lucy, don't be so naive.
I'm not being naive. Maybe he just felt closed in. We had some differences. You can't stay with somebody half your life and not have differences. But I know that Carl still loves me. And you can't just stop loving somebody like that.
Lucy, Carl didn't divorce you to shoot the bull with his buddies. And the hole in one he's trying to make ain't on a golf course, okay?
People your age think everything is about sex. Not everybody is interested in sex.
Yes, everybody is. They do it, they watch it, they think it, they read it, or wish it, or try real hard not to. Trust
People
me.
my age don't.
Oh, people your age are the fastest rising segment of society getting HIV and other communicable diseases. Please, you're living longer and healthier. Now those little blue pills have been doing things in the bedroom they've never been able to do with people who never would have let them do it before. Here, you need to protect yourself.
Condoms? What am I supposed to do? I've only been with Carl. I don't need to use condoms.
Yes, you do. Especially with Carl. And don't be too embarrassed or scared to make him use them. Girl, I'm late. You protect yourself, okay? Hi, Hayden. Bye, Hayden. Gotta run.
Hi. Bye.
Hey, Hayden. How you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. I like those flowers you planted in your front yard.
Oh, thanks. I noticed your yard hadn't been trimmed in a while, and I've got some free time. I could tidy it up for you if you want.
Well, that would be nice. Thank you. I haven't gotten my lawnmower fixed yet, so.
It's not a problem. I love working outdoors.
Your yard always looks so nice. Did you plant a garden this year?
Yes, a little one. A few tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers. It's only me now, so anyway, I'll bring you a few when they ripen. Look, I didn't say much before, but I was really sorry to hear about you and Carl.
Life doesn't always turn out the way we expect it to, but you know that.
Yeah. It's been 3 years since Frances died. I sometimes still find myself expecting to see her walk through the door or think I smell her perfume when I walk through the house.
When you spend most of your life with somebody, being without them can be hard. I know my situation is different from yours, but, well.
I know. I don't know about it being so different. Loss is loss.
I guess you're right.
Well, let me get started. Now, not to get too personal, but I know Carl, visits sometime. He won't have a problem with another man mowing his lawn, will he?
He didn't mow it when he was here. He doesn't care about anything that happens here.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, it is what it is, at least for now. I keep hoping he'll change his mind, but.
Well, sometimes we don't realize what we have until it's too late. At least Carl has another chance.
You see an opportunity and he sees an old woman who can't keep up with him.
You're not old. And I've got news for you. Carl's along with me, and I'm not moving too fast. Keeping up with him wouldn't be a real challenge for you or anybody else. Let me get started.
Again, I apologize about this, Mr. Morris. I will call your assistant tomorrow to set up another appointment. Yes. Goodbye. Where have you been?
Over Sierra's house. You said I could go after school.
I also said you needed to be home by 6:30. It's almost 9 o'clock.
God, Alexis, I am 16. Most of my friends don't have to be home until 11.
Anna, I know this isn't the ideal living situation for either of us, but you have a lot going for you, and I don't want you making the wrong choices.
Are you talking about sex? Because I'm not having sex with anybody.
Thank God for that.
Is that what you think? Then I'm out here humping some dude. Thanks for the confidence.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. And don't say humping. Oh God, now who is this? Oh, hi Lucy.
Hey, can I borrow some sugar? I don't know how I forget to get some at the store, and I don't feel like going back out. I'm making one of my 5-flavor pound cakes. I'll bring you a piece.
You see these hips spreading all over the place? I don't need anybody's pound cake. I gotta watch my weight so someone else will want to watch my figure.
Child, please, if you turn sideways, you disappear. Except for that butt. You could stop eating altogether and you still have that butt.
You can bring me a piece, a big piece. I ain't worried about the size of my butt.
Tiana.
What? I'm not.
I guess I should be watching my weight, but I think I lost a few pounds. It's hard to tell in this dress.
Let me go get that sugar.
Miss Lucy, can you teach me how to cook like you?
Sure. I can show you how to fix a few things. You can fix your mother dinner one night.
She's not my mother.
Oh, I know she's not. I'm sorry. But you can still fix her a nice dinner.
Yeah, I still want to learn how to cook.
Good. We'll set something up next week, maybe?
Here you go. Surprised I found any. Not much cooking going on here.
Thanks. I'll get it back to you tomorrow.
Keep it. So, Carl, coming over for dinner tonight?
Yes, after his lodge meeting, he still wants to sell that house. I hope it's not real late.
So if he is, he can just spend the night.
Tiana, mind your business.
I'm just saying.
All right. She didn't mean anything by it.
Anyway, hope your evening turns out the way you expect.
And if you have any leftovers, let me know. I'll be happy to take them off your hands.
I hope I have a lot of leftovers.
All right now, Miss Lucy, you be careful.
I wonder why they got divorced. It seems like Mr. Carl spends a lot of nights over there. It's almost like he still lives there.
Almost doesn't count.
Any news?
This is crazy. Now they're saying they need to question me. I wasn't even there. They've arrested the 2 guys who did it. They admitted that they did it, and they had the guns and drugs. They didn't even know Jamal.
I don't understand. If he didn't know those boys, then why do the police keep saying that he was...
Jamal broke the 11th commandment, living while Black.
You need to get a lawyer.
Where am I going to get the money for a lawyer?
You have to get someone on your side, Macy. This is serious.
Yeah, like any lawyer would really be on my side.
Hayden used to work with the district attorney's office. Maybe he could find out something.
I don't know him that well. He may not want to get involved.
He's a really nice man. I know he'll help you if he can. I'll ask him for you.
Miss Lucy?
Yes?
I think Mr. Hayden kind of likes you.
Don't be silly, girl. We've been neighbors since before you were born.
Are you sure you want to go over there dressed like that?
Likes me? Oh, Hayden.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
That's okay. Well, I was on my way to see you.
Really?
Yes. Macy needs help getting information about her husband's case. I thought that since you used to work with the DA, maybe you could help her?
Oh, well, it's been a while, but I can ask around and see.
Thank you so much. I appreciate anything you can do.
Now, I can't make any promises.
I understand.
I told her you would help her if you could. I guess I should ask what you stopped by for.
Here, it's just a few tomatoes, cucumbers, and some green beans. And when I was over here the other day, your toilet was running. I'm going to Lowe's anyway, so if you want me to, if you're going to be home later, I can come back and fix it.
Well, that's nice of you. Oh, but you've done so much already. The yard, the garage door opener, and now you're feeding me? I'm taking advantage of you. Can't I pay you something for your trouble?
Look, we've been friends too long for that now. Well, there is something I wanted to ask you, though.
I'm feeling a little tired. I think I'll go take a nap.
Oh, are you feeling okay?
Fine. I'm just gonna go read or something.
Well, I guess neither one of us was very subtle, huh? Anyway, there's this movie I wanted to see. I like movies, but I hate going alone. So I thought that.
Oh, you're asking me to go to the movies with you. I guess I am the only dull knife in the drawer. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Look, it was just a thought.
No. I didn't mean about the movie. I mean, Hayden, we've had 6 presidents since the last time somebody asked me for a date. Forgive me if I missed the signs.
Look, I'm a little rusty myself. I don't even know what people call them dates these days.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's really just 2 friends going to a movie.
Yeah, 2 friends and a movie.
Hardly seen you this weekend. Think you can spend a few hours with me today? Man, it's cold in here. Did you ask Alexis if she wanted to come with us?
I think maybe Alexis needs some alone time.
Why, you're not giving her a hard time, are you? It's freezing in here.
I just roll with her moods. When she's happy and we're cool. The next you know, bam, there's an explosion. And don't touch that thermostat. She'll hit the roof and you.
Oh, cut her some slack. You know, she's having problems at work. She could lose her job, and she is rearranging her entire life for you right now. Hopefully all this traveling will be over soon.
I sure hope so.
Is it that bad?
Like I said, when it's good, it's good. And when it's not, I keep my door locked. Just kidding.
Hey, you're so silly. How's school? I saw you brought that math grade up. Good job.
Yeah, Alexis showed me a way to do it that was easier for me to understand. She's really smart.
Smarter than me?
Are you gonna let me use your credit card at the mall?
Maybe.
Well, then ain't nobody smarter than you. Duh.
I don't know what that's about, but it's gonna cost you big.
Just.
And I'm smart enough to know that. Sure, you don't want to go with us? I'm buying.
I'll take a rain check. I need to finish cleaning up and then de-stress a little.
Good, because I think you are really stressed out.
Oh, and I wonder who or what could possibly be stressing me out. You.
No, ma'am. All those hours you're working on that computer of yours, it makes you moody.
I've got your moody. Now get on out of here so I can finish cleaning and start this research.
See, I told you it's not me. If you need, you should come over more often, you know.
I can hear you, but I couldn't if you were in the car on your way to the mall.
Okay. We can take a hint. We'll go back to my place and hang out tonight.
Great idea. Goodbye. Now what? Ugh. Sorry, Lucy. I thought it was Tiana coming back.
Well, I signed for this the other day and forgot all about it.
Oh.
You got in real late, about 1.
You weren't wearing that when you signed, were you?
I was cleaning the house, Lord. And it's cold in here. You have the air conditioning on?
Yes, I'm sweating like I chewed a jalapeno pepper.
Sweating? It's 50 degrees outside. Don't catch pneumonia. Ooh, I got a tea that will
A tea for everything. Let me finish folding this laundry. If I don't do it before I get to work on the computer, it won't get done. Oh, gosh.
Seems like you have more work with this merger than before. I thought you'd take time off.
just in case I get let go, there is no time off. The way things are going with this merger, it looks like under 30 is the winning ticket. Dan and I are working on a plan B proposal just in case.
Do you ever have fun, Alexis? You are still a young woman. All you do is work.
Well, later, but when I play every bit as hard as I work. Believe me.
You, Stuart, and Tiana could use a vacation.
Lucy, don't start that again. I'm not maternal and I don't know if I am wife material. How many
There
times?
are all kinds of mothers and motherly, wively, and wifely types.
I've lived most of my adult life going it solo, okay? Except for the occasional coupling.
I heard that Addison was back in town. You two used to be
That was in
real.
college. Addison is here to take care of family business, nothing else.
Remember that tall, dark-skinned guy? Kind of looked like that basketball player, Michael Jordan, bald, with the salt and pepper beard, had a black Mercedes, and he was easy on the eyes.
Benjamin. Ooh, he was easy on the eyes. If I kept a list, he'd definitely have several honorable mentions. But that would be evidence. He was transferred to Japan. Anyway, stop matchmaking.
Japan? What is a black man going to do in Japan?
Make a lot of money.
I guess a few of us have arrived.
Maybe, but too many of us are still riding in the back of the bus. Okay. Race is still an issue no matter how high we climb that career ladder. We need to learn how to make our own way.
And that will never change. I don't care how many black men they put in the White House. People are just people. Anyway, where's Tiana?
Oh, Stu is here for a few days. They're spending the day together.
Oh, that's good. She really misses him. I think you miss him too.
Well, he'll be going again in a few days.
I know that's hard on Tiana.
I know it's hard on me. Get Tiana.
Tiana doesn't seem like she's much trouble.
I care for Tiana. I do. But I've lived alone, practically alone for more than 20 years. And I've never lived with a teenager. I'm not used to taking care of anybody but me.
But Tiana's had such a rough life. She may not act like it, but I know she appreciates the stability she has here.
I know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not good at this.
No one is. There is absolutely not one best way to raise a child. They're all different. And you don't have to be maternal, just care about her.
I know it's selfish, but kids have never been a part of my plan.
Stuart makes a good father. And if you and he decided, you could be more than friends.
We're friends, close friends, but that's it. Just close friends.
Looking at these briefs, it seems like you two are really close.
I'm just helping him with his laundry. Stop.
He's nice looking, successful. And I bet he'd look good in these blue ones.
Those. Lord Jesus.
Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, Lord, it's hot in here.
You are soaking wet. Maybe you should go see a doctor.
I am on Monday, and when I get back, you and I have a shopping date. I can't stand you in that depressing house stuff you wear and those granny no-style shoes. Lord Jesus.
These are just my everyday clothes. I dress up when I go to church. And when
I've seen your version of dressed up. Look, there's got to be a woman under there somewhere.
I spent my life being a wife and a mother. I have never had time to be a stylish dresser.
Girl, stylish is a stretch. But the children and Carl are gone. And Hayden is limited in where he can take you dressed for yard work. And we're working on that hair and those nails too. So get ready. Operation Diva begins.
Operation Diva? Me?
Yes, you. Look, I need to take a cold shower, a quick nap, and get back on this computer. Thanks for getting my package.
You're welcome. Oh, I got to check on my stew. I'll bring you a bowl.
Stew, if you bring me anything, bring me some ice and lock the door. Ooh, child, it's hot in here.
Lord, how could she be so smart about everything else and not know? I love to be a fly on the wall when her doctor tells her about the female life cycle. Oh.
There may be a silver lining in being downsized. It's opening the door to an opportunity I hadn't even thought of.
Good. Not having a job. I know that money will be an issue.
Not so much. I've worked all my life and I've been careful with my money. Since it's just me, it wasn't hard. Both my house and my car paid off.
Then maybe you won't have to work so hard on your next job.
I like hard work. I need that adrenaline rush.
So what kind of job do you want?
Oh, maybe I won't look for a job. Maybe I'll start my own business.
Starting a business sounds hard. Have you given this enough thought, Alexis?
Well, I've talked to my boss, Stan Ingalls. He'll probably be displaced too. With our combined experience and contacts, we can start a consulting firm focusing on doing subcontracting work or maybe on small businesses. I've made my division #1 in our region for 9 years straight. I'm good at what I do, really good. With so many small businesses struggling, I know we can help them.
Well, and how will these businesses learn about you?
Well, I've made a lot of contacts over the years, and there are a lot of government-sponsored programs for small business development. Right now, it's a great time to be Black and a woman. I've even started my business plan.
And you two have the skills, but it does sound like a lot of work.
Well, I came up through the ranks. I'm familiar with hard work, and Dan knows everybody in the business. We'll hire any extra help I need. There are a lot of other small businesses who offer those services. We're getting certified with the city, state, and the federal government.
What about money? You have enough to take care of yourself and start a business? And then there's Tiana.
I'm in great shape financially. So's Dan. And Tiana is only here temporarily. I figured that
What's the matter? Oh, maybe it's normal to feel a little depressed.
There's nothing normal about my life. I hate Jamal for leaving me like this.
Okay, why don't you take a nap?
I'll fix you a hot cup of tea. I'll fix you right up.
Rough for all of us lately, hasn't it? But hang in there. Things will turn around.
What I know is that my life is totally screwed up and I don't have a way out.
Well, what about that attorney that was helping you? What was his name? John?
Joseph. He's getting the runaround, or he's giving me the runaround. They probably hope I'll get tired and give up.
Well, don't. We've lost enough of our brothers and sons with nobody held accountable.
That was crazy to think that I could beat the system. They work overtime to get over on folks like me.
Don't give up now. It hasn't been that long. Stuff like this takes time, Macy.
I don't have time, Alexis.
Ooh, this will fix you right up.
I'm pregnant.
Ooh.
I don't think T's gonna fix this.
What's the matter, Miss Lucy?
Nothing. Are you hungry? I fixed dinner.
I'm not hungry.
Well, you may not be, but that baby inside you needs food.
I took my prenatal vitamins and drank some of that liquid stuff.
That's not food. Nutrition comes from food. You need to eat.
Okay, what did you cook?
Smothered steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, spinach, sliced tomatoes, and corn muffins.
Why do you cook so much?
Carl was supposed to come by, but his meeting is running late.
More like he got hung up at that girl's house.
I didn't hear that. Do you want me to fix you a plate?
Miss Lucy.
Macy, I don't want to talk about it. You don't understand.
He's going to keep using you until you stop him. You're going to get hurt over and over.
Things are changing with us. He's lonely too.
Please. He ain't lonely. He comes here every time when that other girl won't be bothered with him.
You don't know that.
Who do you think is suddenly calling you and hanging up on you all the time?
You don't understand. Your husband died. You'll grieve, but eventually you'll have closure.
Your marriage died. Shouldn't you be grieving too? As long as you keep letting Mr. Carl come over here whenever he wants to, you're never going to get on with your life.
Carl and I were married for over 40 years. You can't expect me to just forget about that.
He did.
I think the reason he comes by so much is that he's having second thoughts about his choice.
I think he's using you as his second choice.
Hey, how you pretty ladies doing? Oh, I could smell that smothered steak from the driveway.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to go to a meeting.
Well, I started thinking about that steak and mashed potatoes, and my car drove itself over here. I started to call, but I don't know what I did with my phone.
Well, sit down and let me fix you a plate.
Oh, I can't stay. Can you fix it to go? Put a little extra on there so I can have some for breakfast.
I'm going in the other room.
She looks sick.
Well, she's pregnant in the middle of all her other drama. You look sick too.
Her being here might be maybe too much for you to handle.
She doesn't have anywhere else to go, Carl.
You always taking on somebody else's problems. I thought she had family in Dallas.
Her kids are in Dallas with her sister. Why are you so worried about her staying here?
I'm worried about you. Once she have that baby, you're gonna
I've
have
raised babies before, Carl.
Yeah, but you're a lot younger then. And now your babies have babies.
You're not worried about me doing things for you. It's too much for me.
Yeah, but doing things for me comes with benefits.
Short-term benefits. So what's going on here, Carl? You say that we should lead separate lives, but every time I turn around, you come here to collect your benefits.
Look, just because we divorced doesn't mean that we can't be friends.
Is that all we are, friends?
Oh, come on. Does everything have to have a label?
It's not labels, it's communication. I need to know where we stand. You didn't walk away from our marriage about labels. At least be honest.
Look, don't start that again. I need to go.
No, you're going to tell me why you really left me.
Look, it really wasn't about you. It was about me, and I needed more free time.
Please, give me more credit than that.
Luce, I don't want to go through this again.
If you be man enough to tell me the truth, we wouldn't have to.
Fine. You want to know why I left? Because you're boring. That's it. I was tired of living a boring, tired, predictable life.
Predictable?
Dull, bland, vanilla, no excitement, boring. Church and chicken every Sunday. Laundry and leftovers every Monday. Prayer meeting and spaghetti on Wednesday.
You didn't have a problem with my spaghetti.
Choir rehearsal and meatloaf on Thursday. Fish and pay bills on Friday. Cleaning and casserole on Saturday. Predictable. Boring.
Really? Well, I am so sorry that I couldn't find a more sensual way to fry your chicken and fold your underwear. Couldn't put a little pizzazz in your meatloaf?
Oh, don't be silly.
I apologize that a clean house and home-cooked meal didn't turn you on. Maybe if I'd have mopped the floors in a see-through teddy and a thong, you'd still be here.
Look, I don't want to argue about this. I was just being open and honest.
Oh, there's no argument. But since we're being open and honest, after the first 6 years and 4 babies.
Look, there's no need for us to get nasty now.
You weren't setting my soul on fire either. But I was committed to our marriage, to you, and making a home for our family.
See how you let yourself go? I mean, look at you. No makeup, wearing that tight old scarf, dressing like somebody's maid or something. When I married you, you were fine. 36, 24, 36. What happened to that woman?
She had 4 of your babies. That's what happened.
Oh, so now it's my fault that you look like Hazel the housemaid or something, right?
You wanted to advance your career. So I stayed home nursing babies, changing diapers, and watching Big Bird on Sesame Street.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Look, I'm out of here.
Well, you need to knock, because the locks will be changed. Hello. Carl isn't here. Who is this? Shonda, who? Left it where? No, you certainly will not drop it off here. What? I am his wife, not his mother.
Miss Lucy, what's the matter? Are you sick?
Sick in the head. You and Alexis were right. Carl has been using me all this time, and now Shonda is calling over here.
Who?
Shonda. That's Carl's little friend. He left his phone in her bedroom this afternoon. Oh, God, I've been so stupid.
Lucy, I can't go shoot. What's the matter? Please have him call me back. What happened?
I don't know. I came in and she was crying. She said Shonda, Carl's little girlfriend, called.
And I think all this time I'm thinking he's coming back. And they're over there laughing at me.
Well, where's Carl?
I don't know, but he better be glad he's not here. If I saw him, I don't know what I'd do.
I've got a suggestion for you. Okay. He's such a sorry on top of, I'm mad enough to whip a tiger's ass. Sorry.
Now, what's the matter with you? Wait. I need to make this call.
The police called and made a friendly request to search our house. If I don't let them in, they'll get a search warrant. They just keep on. I'm so tired of this.
Oh, wait. Dan, this is me again. This is my third message. Please call me.
Why do you keep calling? And who?
My boss, Dan. Oh my gosh. I don't understand this text.
Well, what does it say?
Well, the scope of this project has changed. Wait. Hello? His voicemail is full.
Can't someone else get you what you need?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Complicated how?
Hold up. I'm trying his office phone. Dan, this is Alexis. Call me now. Oh my God. The plan with this merger is for them to subcontract a lot of the work we can currently do. And Dan and I decided to submit a proposal to become one of those subcontractors.
Isn't that just another job with the same company?
Not exactly. We'd be contractors, be our own company and not their employees. Wish he answered his phone.
How many messages have you left him already?
Oh my God, he texted. What? Oh, he's in a meeting with the new owners.
If he's texting you, then he got your voice messages.
We're supposed to meet with them together. What is he doing?
Ugh, I know what it looks like he's doing.
Or why don't you just go join in the meeting?
I don't want to screw this up. It's complicated.
You keep saying complicated. It's not complicated. You and Dan have more in common than just this merger, right? Oh, I thought he was married.
I thought he was white.
Like I said, complicated.
You've been cheating on Stuart?
No, Dan and I are over. Well, that part anyway, long before Stuart and I got back together.
I guess that is complicated. Anytime you mix business with the bedroom.
Dan, what's going on? What do you mean? Wait, Dan! I do not freaking believe this.
What'd he say?
The new company doesn't want us as contractors, but they've offered him a position.
Him? But what about you?
Just him. He says not to take it personally, it's just business.
Damn, he really threw you to the curb. They're all sorry bastards, I swear.
Oh my God. She fainted. Call 911.
Menopause. Having the worst day ever. Well, almost. My doctor says it's menopause. I can't even wrap my mind around that. Ugh. So how are you feeling?
I don't know what I feel. I don't know.
Guess we both have to stay positive. Things will be all right.
Really? And how do you know that?
Macy, I know things seem hard right now, but you're young, you're smart, you're strong. You'll get through this. Wait, what's this?
Give that to me. It's personal.
Abortion? Macy.
Don't judge me. I have to do what's best for me and my kids.
But not this. This isn't.
I'm not asking for anybody's opinion. Okay? I'm the one who has to take care of my kids, me. The last thing I need is another mouth to feed.
But there are other choices. Like maybe your family can just.
Stacy is already taking care of my kids. My dad is on disability. My mom has diabetes and high blood pressure, and my brother is divorced with 6 kids. All they'll see and talk about is that I'm pregnant without a husband.
You're a widow, not a baby mama. You have nothing to be ashamed about.
No matter how you look at it, I'll be a woman with 4 kids and no husband.
You can't believe they want you to do this.
They'll never know.
So your plan is to have an abortion and what? Not to tell anybody?
It's legal and it's not anybody's business.
Does insurance cover it? If not, where will you get the money? Who is going to help you?
Miss Lucy will. I'll figure it out.
You don't know how traumatic it can be. You can't go through this by yourself.
I'll do what I have to do.
An abortion doesn't just wreak havoc with your body. It really messes with your mind.
My mind? My husband's been murdered and I have no money, no job. My sister is taking care of my kids I already have. And you think having another baby won't mess with my mind? Just leave me alone.
An abortion will do things to you that you don't
How do you know? How do you know? What makes you such an expert on what an abortion will do, Alexis?
Because I made that choice. I chose not to have a baby. And now I never will.
But you're like...
Yes, me, Superwoman. I strategically planned every step of my entire life, my career. There was no place for a baby. So when I found out I was pregnant, I made another strategic decision.
But you have a good job, a house. You could have taken care of a child.
About money or even the time. It was about convenience and comfort. I just gotten a big promotion and I needed to focus on my new job.
But you could have.
I decided it was necessary. I decided it was expedient. And as it turned out, it was permanent. That's what makes me an expert. Macy, you held your baby's in your arms. And I never will.
Hey, what you doing? Aw, look at the baby pictures.
I miss them so much. Sit down. Alexis just left.
I know. That's why I waited to come in. Where's Miss Lucy?
She went somewhere with the front porch divas.
Front porch divas?
Her new friends. Alexis called them that one day. It's cute. Did you need her for something?
No, I just needed to get out of the house. Is that your husband?
Yeah. I'm making an album for each of the kids so that they can remember him.
You don't think they'll remember him?
They're too young. They'll ask about him for a while, but no.
Huh. I never really understood what happened. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, it's totally cool. I just wonder why they thought he was involved in stuff like that.
They were looking for a young black man driving south. Jamal was a young black man driving south.
So they shot him just like that. That is so messed up.
That's America.
You hear about this stuff on the news, but you don't expect it to happen around you.
They haven't gotten their story straight yet. First, he was fleeing arrest and they forced him to stop. Then they say he was stopped but was reaching for a weapon. The only thing in that glove box was proof of insurance and a flashlight.
Dang, I hope they go to jail.
Cops, please.
Oh, look at that. They're so cute.
So they keep you up for 3 nights in a row. Okay, maybe they are still cute.
I can't wait till I have a baby.
Get a husband first. One with visas and a job, and then move away from here.
Oh, with Alexis, I can't even get a boyfriend. I'll be glad when Stuart stops all this traveling.
She's cool. She gave me some serious advice. I still don't know if... Anyway, I like her.
She's okay, and I like her and everything, but these crazy rules, man.
Like what?
Like no calls or texting after 9 o'clock. I can only go to the mall or movies with a friend if their parents are with us, and no boys can come over, period.
That is strict. How old are you? 16?
Mm-hmm.
She never had kids. She probably doesn't know what to do with a teenager.
She doesn't have to do anything with me. I can take care of myself.
Well, at 16...
I took care of me and my mom when she was sick. I was 14.
I thought Stuart took care of you guys.
That was at the end.
Where was your dad?
He's not very dependable. Some people are just like that. He dropped us off at a friend's house one night after she got sick and he never came back.
Dang.
After about a week, his friend told us we had to leave.
And your dad never came back to check on you?
No, he's never really been dad material.
And you haven't heard from him at all since she died?
Oh, he tries to see me every now and then. Oh, but don't tell Stuart. He'd kill me. And Larry.
Larry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your dad. What about your mom's family?
What family? I never even met them. They cut my mama off when she married my dad.
Even after she got sick? Want something to drink? I mean, that's kind of mean.
All we had was each other, and I'm still here, right?
Yeah, I get it.
By the time she died, we had moved 6 times from friends' houses to stay with people we barely knew. Nobody wants someone who is dying staying with them and with a kid.
Man, that was rough. At least you had Stuart.
Yeah, but by the time my mom let me call him, we were already in a shelter and she died a few days later.
That's so sad.
That's why she called Stuart. She wanted to make sure I wouldn't be alone. The last time she was able to get up, she got me this necklace. It was from somebody on the street, but still, I've never taken it off. It's like I can feel her, like a part of her is always with me. I think love is the only thing that matters.
Only love matters.
I noticed your sink was leaking again. It may just need a washer or tightening the pipes. I thought I'd take care of it.
I noticed that, but I could call a plumber.
Well, it'll be a lot cheaper if I do it. I'll only charge you a cup of coffee and a piece of pound cake.
I can afford that. A plumber will take my pension check and my bingo money.
Mm-hmm. I'll just go on back. Oh, by the way, I really like what you've done with your hair. Nice.
Thank you. I just thought I'd try something different.
Well, it works. It works.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe a little change is good for the soul.
Look at you. Ooh. You found some Geritol or something?
Carl, you scared me. What are you doing just walking in here?
Force of habit. Besides, the door wasn't locked.
So you just walk in every house whose door isn't locked? What are you doing here anyway?
I got some papers I need you to sign about the house.
These don't look like no papers we've signed before. This is a lease.
I know. I decided that you were right, and we need to hold on to the property. So I found somebody to rent it, and I checked all their references and everything. And so I just need you to sign right there.
Who is it? Somebody we know?
I've met them a few times out and about. I don't think you know them though. So just sign it right there.
I'm not signing anything without reading it. Shonda Pittman. Isn't that the same girl who's been playing on your phone?
And look, before you get your nose out of joint, this was all a misunderstanding.
You cheated on me, and now you want to cheat me out of the rent money?
What? You know better than that.
I know signing this paper gives half my rent to you. What's the plan? You let her live there rent free, or do you get the special benefits from her too?
Look, I'm taking the pressure off of you. Now, you know that you've never had good business sense.
Now, you must think I don't have any sense at all if you expect me to sign this. You come in here all lovey-dovey a few times a week, and you think I should be so grateful that you spent 5 minutes in the bed with me, and I'll what? Give you everything I have?
Me spending the night here doesn't have anything to do with what? 5 minutes?
The hell it doesn't. First you tell me you need to move out for some time to yourself.
Well, that was true.
And the next thing I know, I'm getting divorce papers. And now this? You want me to finance a love nest for you and your baby girlfriend?
Can't you just appreciate what we shared in the past and move on?
You know what? Since your future doesn't include me, fine. I will give you the rent house, but I want a clear title to this house, which means if I sell it, you don't get anything.
But look, this house is worth more than twice that house over there on Concord Street.
Huh? Yeah, how's that for business sense? So if you want her to have that house, I get this one. You can get on with your life and I'll get on with mine.
You're just mad because I found somebody and you can't.
All right, Lucy. Handyman Hayden has finished the job. I tightened up your pipe. Oh, hey, Carl.
Hayden, what you doing here? Coming from back there.
I needed some work done, and he was nice enough to take on the job.
What kind of work?
Maintenance work, nothing for you to worry about. Where do I sign?
Maintenance work?
Where do you want me to sign, Carl? I'm sure you have a golf game or something you plan to do this afternoon.
It's okay, Carl. No need to worry. Everything here is working just fine now. I fixed it right up.
Who do you think you are coming into my house fixing up anything with my wife?
You don't have anything to say about what happens here. Now that's how you wanted it, remember?
You just mad because I left your aunt and mama looking like behind.
Carl, you out of line.
So what are you doing now? Laying up with any pair of pants that knocks on the door and smiles at you? You trifling heifer.
You know, we've been friends for a lot of years, Carl. And I would like for us to remain friends. But if you ever talk to Lucy like that again, you're gonna have...
Who the hell are you to stand in my house telling me how to talk to my wife?
Well, one of us is confused. You see, this used to be your house. And Lucy used to be your wife. But neither this house nor this woman belongs to you now.
And that's the truth.
All right, don't think that this is over.
I'd say this is just the beginning. Now, how about some of that pound cake?
This is the third message I've left. Call me back. She's doing it again.
Calm down, Alexis. There's probably nothing to worry about.
It's almost 9 o'clock and she hasn't been home from school yet. She's not answering her phone either. How can you be so calm?
Because she's 16 and not 6. And 9 o'clock is not midnight. I mean, she'll probably come to that door and here she is.
Hi, I've got a surprise for you.
I've got one for you too. You're grounded.
Ooh, okay, let's not go overboard here.
Are you seriously going to stand there and take her side on this?
I am saying let's sit down and discuss this rationally.
Grounded for what?
Where have you been?
I was working on a special project.
What kind of special project? With who?
Well, with
That's
well,
what I thought. That's what I thought. You're grounded indefinitely.
I think we should all sit down and discuss this.
I don't need to discuss anything. I set a rule. She broke it again. Case closed.
fine. Last time I do anything nice for you.
What?
Nothing.
What did you say, Tiana?
Let it go, Alexis.
Tiana,
I said that's the last time I do anything nice for you.
you want to be nice to me? Obey my rules, okay?
Most of your rules don't even make sense. You act like I'm in grade school. Some girls my age are married with kids.
Hopefully you set your goals a little higher than that.
Let's not take the discussion in that direction. But Tiana, Alexis is right. If she's giving you a time to be home, you have to honor it.
Ooh.
You're siding with her?
Unless you plan to join that 16-year-old married with children club. Do you? Do you plan on joining that club?
Alex, that's not helping.
Keep on using your psychology on her when you need to find out who she's been sneaking out meeting. No. That's okay. Wait until her babies start calling you Uncle Stewie. All right?
I'm still in the room, and I didn't say that I wanted to have a baby. It's just that it's like sometimes it's like I can't breathe. You have so many rules.
If you can't follow rules, you can't function in this society.
That's the CEO in you talking. Can you just talk to me like I'm a person? I mean, every other day you're grounding me for some nothing rule.
I don't think Tiana means nothing, but maybe we could possibly revisit having a little flexibility with a few of the rules and regulations. But later, I need to log on for my meeting.
Revisit? Stuart, you came to me asking me to help you with your problem, right?
Problem?
I didn't say Tiana was a problem. I asked if Tiana could stay here because I was traveling a lot and working erratic hours, like now. That was my problem.
Same thing. I told you that she had to abide by my rules and regulations, right?
Yeah, can we take this up until next weekend when we have more time and are a little calmer? Okay?
You might not think so, but I am trying. But you add a new rule almost every day. First, you act like we're friends, and then you get mad at the least little thing I do.
We can be friends, but someone has to be accountable. Someone has to be the adult, and that's me. And disregarding my rules is not nothing.
You know why I was late? I was at Miss Lucy's, making you a special dessert for your birthday tomorrow.
You know what would have made my birthday special? Knowing where you were, you obeying my rules. It would be priceless.
You have to be able to touch me 24 hours a day. What do you think I'm doing?
You are here living with me. If something happened to you,
Nothing's going to happen to me.
All I know is that you being here has me in a very uncomfortable position. Hi, you home already?
Yeah, have things calm? Have they settled down? Is Tiana okay?
Yes, Stuart. She's fine. We're both fine. She was at Lucy's making me a surprise birthday dessert.
You have to admit that was nice of her.
Yeah, nice. It would have been nice if I knew where she was and didn't have to worry.
Oh, it sounds like she was trying to surprise you.
Has your meeting started? Okay, look, let's be real while she's in her room. This is driving me crazy. She's disrupted my entire life and it's killing me. This isn't working.
That's not a problem.
Tiana, I didn't mean. Tiana, I was just letting off steam.
Hey,
Let's
hey, hey, what's going on?
She left. She walked out.
Alexis, what is going on, Alexis?
Stuart, her necklace.
You're breaking up. Hello? What did you say? You're breaking up.
Stuart, her surprise. She gave me her necklace.
What Denise gave her?
Yes, the one that her mom gave her.
But she never takes that necklace off.
Oh, what did I do? What did I do?
Look, you're obviously upset about something. Now talk to me. Is there something I did?
What could you have done? You're Mr. Perfect.
What are you talking about? I never said anything about being perfect.
You're the kind of man the young women like her go after, old ones with money.
Wait a minute. Are you mad because I bought that girl a drink?
You were so hot for her, I'm surprised that alcohol didn't catch fire.
All right, now you're being silly.
You the silly one? Drooling all over her. They were probably implants anyway.
Look, is that what you're mad about? I noticed an attractive woman.
Don't act smart. You liked her dangling those things in your face all night.
But one of us needs to act smart because the other one is acting childish.
Hayden, I saw the way you were looking at her when she was dancing.
She was showing us the dance steps. That's why we were there, to learn the new line dances.
That wasn't what she was showing you, and you know it. Your eyes were all over her, and don't tell me you didn't look.
Of course I looked.
See?
See what? I looked and appreciated her form?
Don't make it sound like you were studying art.
Okay, so you never look at a good-looking man?
Not like that.
Then why do you have every movie in the house paused on Idris Elba?
That's not the same thing as what you were doing.
Then what are we talking about here? You know, if I take you out, I'm with you. You have my attention.
Until some girl with a mini skirt and maxi behind passes by. You are so much like Carl, I can't stand it. I thought you would be different.
Lucy, sit down, please. We need to talk. Will you please sit down? Now, this is the third or fourth time that you've compared me to Carl, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either. If you want somebody like her, go get her. I mean it, go on.
Let me tell you something. I'm a man. Now, I might be an old man, but I am still in every way a man. And as long as I am breathing, yes, I will look at a pretty woman of any age. But when it comes to being in my life, I don't want a child. I'm not looking for a party girl, a one-night stand, or a part-time romance. I want a woman. And I thought I had one.
Diane,
The scheme you and Larry are trying won't work.
come in.
Don't even try it. We've fallen victim to his conniving ways too many times.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard from Larry this morning. He's attempting to sell Tiana to the house.
You?
Of course not. Her father has conned his way back into her life and thinks he can use her to get our money. He is sadly mistaken. He can tell her anything he likes.
She's with her dad. How did he find her? When?
Look, I don't know whether you're a part of this, but I will tell you this. My family would not be held hostage, not even by DNA.
I don't know anything about any scheme. I just want to make sure Tiana is safe.
I don't doubt he'll hurt her. He's not violent, he's a con, vying for the highest bidder. So if you're not with him in this,
I'd never do anything to hurt Tiana.
then don't be surprised if you or Stuart get a transfer transaction call. We paid him to stay out of Denise's life once, and you see what happened? We don't have to pay to keep his daughter out of our lives.
Stuart, call me. Tiana is with her dad, and Diane was.
Anymore.
Oh my God. I'm so glad you're all right. I was so worried. I thought, excuse me.
Is she still mad?
Tiana, no, she's not mad. She's relieved. She cares about you. Maybe she hasn't shown it in a way that you understand, but she really,
I know.
really cares for you.
I know.
Tiana, never put me through this again. I know it's hard to understand because he is your father, but Larry is only out for himself. He doesn't care anything about you. Never has.
I know, and I'm sorry.
And I couldn't love you more if you were my own flesh.
It's just that night when Alexis said I was messing up her life or whatever, I just felt like I did when Mom and I was moving from place to place. Nobody really wanted me around.
I want you around, and I always will. But how did you find Larry?
He found me one day when Melanie and I were at the mall. He was just there. He said he'd been looking for me.
You should have told me.
I mean, you were out of town and Alexis and I were kind of at each other all the time. And he said he'd been trying to connect with me, but you wouldn't let him.
And he's a liar. He never contacted me. But he's right. We were keeping him away from you, and now that's true.
Well, he tricked me into thinking that he cared. And I should have remembered all those times that he let me and Mama down. I'm so stupid.
Oh, you're not stupid. You were looking for somewhere to belong, somebody to love you. I'm sorry that I didn't show you that I was that somebody and that place was with me. By the way, I turned down that promotion. Too much traveling. I told them I have a family.
But what about all that money? Never mind. I'd rather have you.
Good. Because you've got me. What's the matter?
I feel really bad about how I left things with Alexis.
You don't have anything to feel bad about. It's my fault. Treating you like you are a project and not a person.
Yeah, but you were only trying to show me how to set goals and stuff.
Well, you taught me something.
Me? What?
That I need to care about other people and show them that I care. And I need to let other people care about me. Here, I got you a welcome back gift.
No, I want you to have it, really.
I still have it. See? I just found a twin for you. I know I'm not your mother, but maybe we can find another role for me to play.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments that just make a grown man cry.
Oh my God.
Oh my, what happened to your hand?
This? It's the culmination of the conversation Larry and I had after he caught me and called me asking for money to return Tiana safely.
His own daughter? He's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I explained to him that if he wanted to stay safe, he better not ever contact Tiana again. I explained it emphatically.
Oh, I busted him in the face. I mean, in the middle of him talking. I mean, he kicked his natural ass. Oops, I'm sorry.
What? Did I kick his natural ass? Come on in.
Look, I'm a little uncomfortable. Are you sure Lucy wants me here? It looks like she's having a party.
Not a party. We just, kind of stopped by for a minute. Stuart, why don't you get Hayden a drink?
I
Relax, sit down. Tiana, put some music on, but not yours.
Okay, but if you want to turn the party up, there's some Tank, Queen Bey, and Jaheim and Patty for the older folk.
I think I've heard of Jaheim. He has a song I like.
Let me guess, age and a factor, right?
I like Jaheim. Do you have any, Kim? Oh, I need to check on Lucy. I'll be right back.
Who's that?
Look, I only recognize a couple of those names. Guess I'm a little out of date.
Don't worry about it. They change by the day. Now, I know you recognize him.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band.
Well, now it's just Charlie, Uncle Charlie.
He's old enough to be an uncle now, huh?
Yeah, but he still got it. Ron Isley, too. Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Long story. I don't quite get it either, but he's still going to the bank.
Yeah, he just had a baby not too long ago, but I'll be back.
My purse out here somewhere. There it is.
Macy, I was going to come talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, one of my friends from the DA office says they have things pretty well wrapped up. You should be getting some good news in the next couple of days.
Thank you so much. Oh, God, thank you.
It wasn't me. Look, I just asked a few questions. I guess the timing was right.
Thank you. Anyway, let me get back there. Miss Lucy will be out in a minute.
Everybody keeps running back there. Maybe that's where the real party is.
When it comes to women, fashion, and makeup, I stay in my lane and get out of the room. I just hand them my credit card.
Hey, man, you're doing a great job with Tiana. I mean, really great. How many guys would step up like that for a kid that wasn't theirs?
Well, I feel like she's mine. I didn't expect it to turn out this way, but I'm glad it did.
Okay, I think it's time for us to go. Nice seeing you, Hayden. Enjoy.
Wait. Where's everybody going?
Oh, Stuart and I are taking Tiana and Macy out to dinner.
I thought the party was here.
The celebration is here.
Celebration of what?
The evolution of the Diva Nation.
The what?
You'll see.
You look beautiful. Wow.
Oops. Oh, I have to get used to these heels. I guess you approve of my extreme makeover.
Approve doesn't begin to, I think you're beautiful anyway, but you are absolutely stunning.
I'm glad you like it. It took me a while to think of myself this way. I had a bad case of the twos.
The twos?
I saw myself as too plain, too dull, too fat, and too old for anybody to be interested in me.
Well, let me tell you what I see. I see a beautiful, vibrant, curvy, and sensual, seasoned woman, one that any man would be proud to call his own.
Is seasoned another word for old?
Season is about experience, not age. May I have this dance, Miss Diva?
At least this dance.
Lucy, I just thought I'd drop in and